Welcome to Wanderlust Wishes, the podcast where we explore the world one destination at a time.
I'm Julie.
And I'm Crystal.
As travel agents with Fantastical Vacations, we are here to share our passion for travel and help you turn your wanderlust into reality.
From hidden gems to bucket list adventures, join us as we dive into the sights, sounds, and stories of our favorite destinations.
So grab your passport, pack your bags, and let's embark on this journey together.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 108 of Wanderlust Wishes. Today, we're going to be talking through a recap of our Walt Disney World trip that we just went on this past week. It was for Ella's 13th birthday. We're just going to kind of jump right in. We do have Ella on episode this week. She's going to give some of her own feedback. We're going to ask her specific questions for her perspective. Do you want to say hi?
Hola!
Okay, so jumping in to kind of the background for the trip, just to set the stage a little bit. My parents have taken each of the grandchildren on a trip for their 13th birthday. So each of the 4 grandchildren. Ella is the last grandchild that's turning 13. So this was the last trip. And Ella chose to go to Walt Disney World. She also asked if she could bring along her lifelong friend, Sofia. They've truly known each other since they were in the baby room at daycare, like 6 months old. They've known each other their entire lives. So she wanted to bring Sofia. Sofia's never been to Disney World, so she wanted to let her come with us and experience Disney World for the first time, and also just because she wanted to have her there as her friend. She's really more like family to us at this point. But I think my parents were pretty exhausted by the end. Ella and Sofia both have a lot of energy. It's not bad energy. It's just a lot of extra excess energy. And so they did great. They did not argue. They really didn't argue at all. It was just a lot to have both of them in the room together. Both of the girls talk in their sleep. So I think my parents probably didn't get a ton of sleep for most of the week because they were talking. Both of them were talking the entire night long in their sleep. One night, actually, my mom said that Ella woke her up because she was going, Mimi, Mimi, but she was asleep. But it scared my mom to death because she thought something was wrong. So she got up and she went over to say, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? And Ella was asleep when she had no idea what was happening. But anyway, that kind of happened, I think, pretty much the entire week. At one point, my dad said he thought that they were up talking one morning, like really, really early. And they weren't. They weren't talking to each other. They were just both talking in their sleep. So I think they were probably ready to get some sleep when they got back.
So Ella, why Disney World?
I chose Disney World because I was more comfortable with it and I knew that we wouldn't really have any problems. Like, not problems, but I just felt more comfortable choosing something that I was already used to.
Okay, so Arrival, the way we did with Arrival, we drove halfway. We're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, so we drove about halfway and stayed in Savannah on Saturday night, and then got up the next morning and drove the rest of the way on Sunday. We got there around 1 o'clock. My parents got their room immediately, but we didn't get ours for, I don't know, several hours, but basically we all just kind of crammed into their room. We put our stuff in their room, and we changed into our bathing suits, myself, my parents, Sofia, and Ella, and we went to Blizzard Beach. And we've never been to Blizzard Beach before. It was fun. It was just, an experience that we'd never done before. So what do you think, Ella?
I just want to say you need to have a shirt on when you get on the bus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why don't you tell them what happened?
Sofia, obviously she's never been to Disney before, but I don't really think that matters because, I didn't even know this. I don't even think you knew this. But you have to have, a shirt. Well, obviously you have to have a shirt on. But, she had, a bathing suit top on. And the guy, he was really sensitive about it.
Yeah, the bus driver, he really re-emphasized over and over, even though he did let us get on the bus, you have to transfer. So you can either take the bus to Animal Kingdom and then take the bus from Animal Kingdom to Blizzard Beach, or from the Riviera, you could actually take the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios and then take a bus from Hollywood Studios to Blizzard Beach, which we did not do. We actually did the bus, and I wish we had done the other way around. On our way back, we did the Skyliner. But the first bus that we took, the bus driver said nothing to us about it. But the second bus driver, the one that picked us up to go to Blizzard Beach, said we couldn't get on the bus. And I said, well, the first bus driver didn't say anything to us about it. We didn't realize it was going to the water park. We didn't think anything about it. But yes, it makes complete sense. We were going to the water park. And so that just wasn't in our head. We weren't thinking about it. You have to have a shirt and shoes. But apparently you don't have to wear pants. That's what he told us.
Yeah, but also a swimsuit top. Was it a bikini top? Or was it just like a tank top?
It was a bikini top.
Bikini top.
Yeah. But I mean, she's a 13-year-old. Like it wasn't like gross or anything. And so I don't know, but it was interesting. Ella, what did you think about Blizzard Beach?
I liked it. I feel like we got like a good amount of things in like the 2 hours that we were there.
Oh no, we were there longer than that. We were there a lot longer than I thought we were going to be.
Did we do a lot?
Yeah, I think we did.
Well, I liked all the rides. I was feeling brave that day. I wouldn't normally do the things that I did.
What did you do that you weren't super
I
happy
forgot
about?
what it was called. It's like Summit Plummet or something like that.
I think
I was happy about it.
It was
It was
I think
fun.
it was Mount Gushmore or something like that.
Summit Plummet.
It could have been, I don't know, but it was one of those drop slides. It was over in about 15 seconds. It was so fast.
It hurt.
But it was a little rough on the tush.
And that's going to give me a bad influence because I've never been on like that high of a ride before. So now my brain, I'm just going to think that like every jump ride's like that.
I think one of the cast members that was at the slide, because they actually went on it a second time. The first time it was my dad and myself and Ella and Sofia. And then the second time Sofia and Ella went with my mom. But the cast member said that it is the tallest drop slide in the United States. And it's one of the top 3.
Freestanding. I think that means like when you go over, like you push yourself over.
Oh, okay.
It was like a drop, but not like the thing where the thing comes out under your feet and then you just like power down. It was like you push yourself over. It was like a drop because it was really steep.
It went straight down. But yeah, he said top 3 like in the world and not the tallest in the United States, which I thought was interesting.
That's crazy. How do you feel like Blizzard Beach was from like the perspective of like a teenager? Because I've heard things about people think it's more for younger kids because of like the Frozen theming, and there's like like the little kid area. Did you feel like there was enough to keep you busy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I literally went in the kid area and it was pretty fun. They have like this thing with nets and icebergs, and the age limit for that was 12. So like you wouldn't be able to do that, but there was like other little like slides and other things that you could do not over 12. Like I saw a bunch of like older like adults being in it too.
And what did you do? You did the toboggan, or you did the race. You raced. I think that's what it was. Basically, there's like multiple people on mats and they race. They push off and race. So they did that. They did the drop slide multiple times. You did the lazy river. You only went around like once for that because I think that was not quite as exciting enough for them.
Because the universal one is like, or that one universal one's like,
yeah, it's a lot faster. And then you did, what else did you do? You did the kids area.
We did the raft.
Oh yeah, we did the raft ride. That was fun. That was fun. I rode with Sofia and Ella on that one. That was pretty fun.
I like to just like scream because it just makes it more fun. And my mom was taking a video, and the whole way I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fake scream.
Did you have any snacks or food at Blizzard Beach?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We didn't get anything to eat there.
Because it was kind of like not in the middle of the day, but it was like after lunch before dinner, so we didn't really.
Yeah. We stayed a little bit longer than I was thinking. Like we stayed almost until close. I think we left at like 7:30.
I don't know.
I wanted to leave by 6 and that did not happen. So we ended up getting back pretty late, and they had a pretty late dinner at Riviera.
So you were there 3.5 hours ish?
I think we got there probably around 3. I can look at my phone. Hold on.
Do you feel like that was enough time to do it all?
Oh, wait, like all the rides? Yeah. Like to make it worth your time, I think that's but like not to do everything. And
To make it worth your time on free check-in day, but not if you were buying a ticket.
yeah, I wouldn't buy a ticket.
Yeah, we got there around 3:30. And I think we left close to 7:30. I think it was close to 7:30 by the time we left.
Did you hear her question?
Didn't
She said, like, would you just do that, like, for like a day, like, you know, you get like the ticket on like your check-in day, or would you actually buy a ticket? Like, do you think it was worth it to buy a ticket?
Oh no, I think that we got a really good experience out of the free ticket. Like, I think that was awesome. I do think to fully experience it, you would need full day. That's just the way that I felt about it. I did feel like they need to update their chairs. Their chairs, I think, are the original chairs. And yeah, they are very old. They don't adjust. You know how you have a lounger
Yeah.
and you have the adjustable back? They had those, but they don't adjust. And then they had just like almost like beach chairs, like they're low to the ground. It was really chaotic when we were there as far as like the seating situation. So it was very, very busy. I don't want to pass judgment on what it looks like on a typical day, but I would say they for sure need to update their chairs. I was not super happy with them. They just weren't very comfortable.
I was listening to your On the Go, and you said it was busy. Did it ever lighten up, like people leaving as you were getting there, like around dinner time? Or did it just stay busy till close?
There was a lot of people leaving when we were getting off of the buses.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like within like an hour or two within us being there, maybe it started to lighten up a little bit and the chairs started to become more available. There was nothing available hardly when we got there. It was slim pickings and they were just everywhere. I don't know it looked like a tornado had hit in some of the areas with the chairs. Like they weren't all lined up and neatly lined up with the towels on them. Like it looked like a stampede had come through. That was truly the best way for me to describe it. Like I said, I don't want that to be a reflection on what it normally looks like. I think it was just really, really busy. The bus driver said as we were driving up, that it was way busier than a typical Sunday.
All right. Then you had Primo Piatto and went to bed. What did you do the next day? Where did you start?
We started at Magic Kingdom and we pretty much did Magic Kingdom the whole day the next day. We did rope drop and then we left for a little bit around 2:00, I think, and then came back at like around 5 or 6. So
We went to the pool. Like me and Sofia went to the pool during our rest time just to like cool off, I guess. And I just love the pool.
At Riviera.
Yeah.
Were Rob and Lena with you at this point?
They were for Magic Kingdom. Yeah, they were with us for most of the day at Magic Kingdom. We actually did 2 different rope drop scenarios. Rob and Lena and myself, we went to Peter Pan, and Sofia and Ella and my parents went to Space Mountain because Lena and Rob are just not big coaster people. So we split up for that.
We got the bad side. I still stand on that. There's a good side and a bad side.
There is.
It's better, but I think they might have had complaints or something and they tried to fix it, but now it's just like Yankee. Now it's just like,
But you're also getting older, and the older you get, the more you feel it.
Right.
great.
No, that's true. I used Weight Magic for our in combination with our lightning lanes, and
They were still bad.
no, they weren't. Magic Kingdom was great. We had a
Okay,
great
yeah.
day at
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom. Our Magic Kingdom, it did fantastic. We had, what was it? Space Ranger spin, and which was super fun. I like the updates to the gun or the laser, whatever it's called. I really liked it. It was much easier to use than the old version. And then we did the updated Big Thunder Mountain. We did
Big Thunder Mountain wasn't that great. Like it was kind of like, I don't know. They updated it, right?
They did.
It felt slower.
I think it is because they actually lowered the height limit on it. So there's some sort of combination that made it accessible to shorter children. So if that's being shorter or the cars or combination of that. Lily, what do you think?
I didn't really see I didn't really see the benefits of what they did. I love the ride. I still love the ride, but I do think that the older version was more fun. Even though it was probably a little rougher.
Yeah.
I like the faster version of it. I know they added some stuff into the caves, but in my opinion, I just don't think that it really added to the ride.
They added.
The pyro lighting and
Yeah. See, I didn't notice that.
Right. Unless you realize what they added, I don't know that it made a significant difference in the ride. I know that they did it, so I noticed it, but it didn't make a big impact for me, and I would rather have a faster ride.
So let's pause for a second and explain what weight magic is. What time did you officially get your original pre-selects, and then what did weight magic do for you?
I did without weight magic. I did the pre-selects, and then I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days before, because I kind of went back and forth and tried to figure out which option I was going to use, because they also have something called Standby Skipper that does something similar, but it doesn't allow you to, it basically does it day of and doesn't go in and look for better options before you get there. So I thought, okay, let's just try weight magic, because I've used Standby Skipper before and it was great, but I did that and it did help move some things earlier that I had originally had later in the day. I had things were moved around, and it was really helpful. And I was also able to so basically it helps you with your currently booked lightning lanes. If you want them to be moved to a better time or an earlier time, you have the ability to put a very specific time frame, or you can just say earliest available if you don't care what the time frame is. Because I was working around a couple different things, I was working with specific times. So you may have more luck if you just say earliest available, because you're not putting as many constraints on it. You also can put in basically once you've used a lightning lane, you can put in the one that you want to put next, and you can put them in order of your priority. So if I wanted pirates next and I wanted earliest available, once I used up one of my lightning lanes, it would automatically search for a pirates and put that on and go ahead and reserve that for me. And you don't have to be on your phone looking for things while you're at the park. It really worked well at Magic Kingdom. I felt like I got my money's worth out of it there. You do have to
extra paid expense on top.
That is correct.
It's an outside source that kind of helps you modify, or like an AI assistant almost to
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, it goes in and it's constantly basically trolling the available lightning lanes and is trying to get you what you want. And considering all the other probably tens of thousands of people at the park that are also competing for those lightning lanes, I thought it did a great job at Magic Kingdom. It was a completely different story at Hollywood Studios. It did not work at all for for Hollywood Studios, but that's a totally different story. So then we did those things. And then we did lunch.
Bill.
Yeah, we went to Pecos Bills for lunch.
Oh.
Go ahead.
It's like our grandparents, or Mimi and Papa, and Sofia, they got the tater tots, and I just couldn't have those because they make me sick.
We went to Pecosville, and my parents went to Friar's Nook to get the loaded tater tots, but they came over. We got a table because there's indoor seating at Pecosville's, and there's a lot of seating. There's not so much at Friar's Nook. There's really hardly any seating at all, and it's outdoors. So they walked over from there. They brought their stuff over, and so we all ate in that dining room. What did you get, Ella, at Pecosville's?
I don't remember.
Get up here.
Oh, I got loaded. Loaded not. Oh, I was about to say fries. I got loaded nachos. Not loaded. They're always nachos. Got wait, what did I have on it? I had chicken and queso, and what else did?
Well, they weren't paying attention when they put their order in because we did a mobile order, and both she and Lena forgot to take off the beans, and so both of them were complaining.
I was not complaining. I ate the beans.
Well, Lena complained, but they still ate.
They still ate eating less.
Yeah, they did. I think they did. They picked around it.
I didn't. I ate the beans.
Okay.
I don't really like the taste. They don't really taste like anything to me.
Okay.
It's just like the like texture. I don't like the texture. It's like mushy, hard stuff. I don't know. It's
Okay.
like paste.
Oh, we rode Tiana's twice. So
Nice.
we waited in line for it once, and it was maybe like 30 minutes. And then I was also able to get a lightning lane for it. And so we went back and did it again. I think that was the favorite ride of the day, for sure. For sure for Sofia. She really liked it. She wanted to ride it again.
I normally don't like water rides because I don't like soggy stuff.
Yeah, it's sometimes there's like soggy like popcorn and stuff in the floor.
And like mold. Like I understand why there's mold, obviously. But I think they recently cleaned them because they're pretty clean.
They did. They definitely looked much cleaner than I remember the last couple times we did Splash Mountain that Ella was like
I literally
didn't want to put her feet on the floor. But
I liked it.
They loved it, and the wait time had kind of picked up to, I think it was like 75 minutes maybe. So as I told Sofia, I was like, I think we're gonna not do that again.
And it was like night.
Yeah. I think it's when we came back after we'd had our break. We came back and she wanted to ride it again. I was like, no.
The sun was like setting, and she's like, "Can we do it again?"
Yeah.
I was like, maybe not.
Yeah. So we went back and took a break, and then we came back. We had a mine train, lightning lane. I think at like 5 maybe. I don't remember. Something like that. And it was down, and apparently had been down for 6 hours. It had been down all day. When it finally did come back up, everyone that had missed their lightning lane for that entire 6 hours got in line at the same time. So the lightning lane line was longer than the regular line, I think. No, it wasn't. We were back there in 15 minutes because I was paying attention to those kinds of things. I was looking at when we got in line and when we got on the ride. And it actually was very quick considering how long the line looked. They got us back there really quickly.
The thing that was taking the longest was like people going, wait, what is the noise that it makes? Like, ding, 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 ding. No, it's not.
What?
Like when you scan your thing, it's like,
are you talking about scanning in for your lightning lane?
Yeah, I think that's not funny. I think that's what took the longest was like the.
Yeah. I know what it was. There were actually, I think, 2 families in front of us that were doing rider switch. And so they had to get everybody situated. And because there were 2 of them, it just took a little bit of extra time for them to get situated.
There's people cut in front of us.
There were some people that cut in front of us, but that didn't impact anything. So we did that.
DVC lounge.
We did.
That was not worth the hype. I was expecting like EPCOT DVC lounge standard, you know?
Yeah.
Goldie snack though.
It was, yeah, we're definitely spoiled by that lounge. That lounge is much bigger. It has more charging stations. I don't know. It's just a better
snacks.
Yeah, apparently better snacks.
Is it busy?
No.
Yeah.
They were about to close.
Yeah, but I still think that there were a pretty good amount of people in there because I took a video.
There's like 3 families.
We tried to get into it last year with Margie, and it was right after open, and they're like, it's like a 6-hour wait. And we're like, no, sorry.
6 hour is not worth 6 hours.
Yeah, it looks like they were just trying to squeeze something into that space. I mean, it's a cute little space, but it's definitely not like the EPCOT lounge.
I would go in there though.
Yeah, I mean, it's still nice.
And snacks if you have.
Yeah, it's free snacks, it's free drinks. Like so it's just when you're used to the EPCOT one, I think everybody went in and was like, womp womp.
Where is the EPCOT one? Is it in Figment?
It's above
Fernie.
Figment.
Yeah, that guy.
Not Fernie.
No.
Yeah, it's in the pyramid. It's basically like the big pyramid over there above Figment. That's where it is.
You would think you can like see outside the little glass things. And it's like, oh, so cool. You can't see outside them. They're like.
It's above.
No, they're like, they have like tint on them.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see
Yeah.
outside.
Well, if not, you'd probably bake. So they got to do something.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the tail end of Starlight, kind of?
Yes. We saw it, but we were standing over in.
Like basically on one side of Main Street, but like on the, like 100 feet away.
Yeah,
From
Really
one
actually goes backwards, right? Like it starts at Main Street and ends in Frontierland.
Yeah.
yes. But we definitely got stuck in one of those situations.
We were like,
A rookie mistake
stay in the
that I
light.
should not have made as someone that's been there enough times. But we, time just gets away from you, and we were trying to get in our Lightning Lane with Mine Train, so we finished that, and we basically finished that like it was like 15 till 9, I think, by the time we finished, and everyone was all packed in for the parade. They had the tape out, and you had to keep moving. You couldn't stand anywhere unless it was within the tape. And I completely understand what they're doing. It's a little stressful when you're just trying to figure out where you want to go. We did go over to the Main Street area. We ended up standing basically at Casey's Corner, but we did not have like a front row seat or anything. We saw it go
We
by,
had a good view.
but we saw it. Yeah, we had a view. We had a decent view. It just wasn't front row for sure. Because we were already there, we kind of were hanging out in that space.
We were waiting for like a table to open.
And someone got up from their table, and as soon as they got up, because I was watching.
She was like, Disney Mom.
As soon as it opened up, I immediately like ran over there. We got a table, and I got them food. And this was at like probably like 9. By that time, it was like 9:30. I did a mobile order. I got them some corn dog nuggets and some fries, the cheese cup, and they were all set. So we watched the fireworks from there. It wasn't like the most fantastic view because we were like sitting at the table under the umbrella, but I was fine with it. I loved it. I loved watching the fireworks. We were able to sit down at a table. We weren't standing up.
I was on my knees.
We weren't smashed in with a bunch of other people. So I thought it was, well, that was your choice. Though. I told you.
I couldn't see past the like group of girls.
Yeah. Well, I told you that you could have my seat and you would not do it. So
didn't want to make you sit on the ground.
But anyway, we had a great time. And then
that was the best day.
Yeah, we had a really good day. It was a little stressful for a few minutes with the parade, but otherwise, I think we
got mustard on my shirt. I despise it.
Someone had left like a glob of mustard on the table, and
I
Ella
went like that
on
my table, and I thought it was water, so I just went through the shirt.
She like wiped it, and then she just smeared it all over.
And and it like dried.
Yeah, it was gross. But we hung out for maybe 20 minutes-ish to try to let the crowd dissipate a little bit.
I would say 30.
It might have been.
Because it ended at like 9:20 and then we like went to start walking at 9:50.
Yeah, something like that. So we waited. It was still a pretty decent amount of people, but it was much better than the crazy crowd at the beginning once fireworks is over. But we got back to the resort pretty late and then had to get up early.
11:30.
Yeah, we had to get up early the next morning to rope drop Hollywood Studios. So
I was going to take a shower, and then I was like, I'm not doing that. Then I have to wait for my hair to dry like a little bit.
So the next day we did Hollywood Studios. We started at Hollywood Studios, and then we moved to EPCOT in the afternoon.
Julie sent me a text early on her Hollywood Studios day. What did it say? It said,
"This is horrid. Get me out of here." Never going to Hollywood.
The point that I despise Hollywood Studios. This was at 10:31 a.m.
She was like, she told me,
even the line for the pretzel was 30 minutes.
It was more than 30.
I think it was more than 30 minutes. It was like more like 40 or 45.
She told me, she was like, this is my last time at Hollywood Studios for a while.
I was so frustrated.
Right.
Did you see the new animation courtyard?
No.
What?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I was so out of sorts. It was not a good morning. I was so out of sorts. So first of all, I will not ever not rope drop Slinky Dog unless I have a really good Lightning Lane time
lined up. Yeah.
I'm not ever going to do that again. I tried to do like, okay, we'll get a Lightning Lane, and it was later than I wanted it to be, but I was hoping that Wait Magic would be able to bump it to earlier. So then we just rope dropped Mickey and Minnie's. That was 40 minutes.
For Mickey and Minnie's?
Yes. Like that tells you how bananas it was there that morning.
I wanted to clear like in and on and off.
No. It took forever. It was a long line for Mickey and Minnie's, which I was also not expecting. And so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But then we did go, what did we do? Did we go to Smuggler's Run next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So we did Smuggler's Run, and that was fast.
My gosh.
That was basically like 10 minutes or something.
Sofia cannot drive. She was going like side, 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 side.
It's
Like
finicky and very touchy, and you barely even do anything, and it will yank you to the other side.
Yeah.
go straight.
Yeah. Ella was yelling at Sofia the whole time. I have video of it. She was like, Sofia, what are you doing?
Was it just you, like family in the car, or was
Yeah.
there
Yes.
people?
Yeah, it was. And Sofia and Ella were the pilots.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But I was up and down.
So that was an experience in itself.
And you got sequence?
Yes, they do. They have the new Mandalorian and Grogu. I honestly like the original better as
Oh,
far
for
as
Smuggler's Run?
yeah,
I didn't like it.
I understand like why they did it, and I understand like they're just trying to change things up.
I was confused.
It was cute, but it wasn't as, in my opinion, it was not as exciting as
Like-
the original.
Right?
Needs
Wait,
to
no,
be,
not
like,
that.
I don't know, some action to it. Star Wars and cute don't go along together for me.
C-3PO, like, he was the one before, right?
You're
Yes, he
thinking
was.
you're thinking of Star Wars.
So it was Rey.
No, it's
Or no, it was that one guy with the black hair. Right? Okay, no, cut that out. Cut that
You're
out.
thinking, you're mixing up like all the different Star Wars rides.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Chewy.
Yeah, it was Chewy.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but it was just so much more exciting before.
yeah.
I'm curious if the new one still has Chewbacca mode. There's like a secret mode that if everybody in your like ship has to agree on, and you have to get the cast member on board, and they go in and they like do a special
Oh yeah, we
sequence,
didn't do that.
and it's only Chewie, and it's his voice talking you through it. So if you haven't done it before, it's worthless because Chewie doesn't speak real words.
Yeah, I think that
So-
we would maybe try that next time. I don't know. I mean, we didn't ask about it, but so we did that, and then what? You guys went to do Tower of Terror, I think, after that,
Yeah.
or did we do?
We went to Tower of Terror next.
We did. Okay, I'm trying to remember when we did Toy Story Mania. It was mixed in
After.
there somewhere. But they went to do Tower of Terror, and that's when Lena and I were just going to get a pretzel, and the lines for all of the popcorn and pretzel stands were crazy. And I was like, what is happening? Like, what are we in some kind of like alternate universe here? And I went over to, because there's a stand that's kind of over where Mickey and Minnie's is that just has pretzels, that doesn't have popcorn. So I went over there and they were out of pretzels. Probably because everyone that
was
only wanted a
there.
pretzel went there and they got all the pretzels for the morning. So I'm standing in line for the pretzel, and this cast member walks around and says, I just want to make sure everybody is aware this stand has the most. We have about 100 left, and this has the most of any of the popcorn stands in the park. So if you guys get up there and there's not any left, I just want to make sure you guys are aware how many there are, and I don't want anybody to be disappointed that we're probably going to run out. I didn't know what was going on. And I said, I just want a pretzel. And he said, oh, we have plenty of those. And I said, okay, great. And the lady behind me explained to me that they had a Lightning McQueen popcorn bucket that was brand new, that had just dropped that day. And you were limited to 2 per person. That's what was going on. That's why the line was insane. So, of course, I bought 2 because I'm like, if I'm
texting
standing
me,
in line, I'm buying
give
one.
me one.
Yeah. And so, of course, I had to get one for Crystal because I knew that Calder loves cars. So I did that. I finally got the pretzels and the popcorn buckets. And then after we sat down and had popcorn and a pretzel, we split up, where Sofia and Ella and I went to Rock and Roller Coaster,
Oh my God.
and Lena and my parents went over to Rise of the Resistance.
Don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
And-
Well, they got through Rise of the Resistance and Star Tours,
In like 40 minutes.
and they were done. Yeah, in like 45 minutes maybe. We were waiting in line at Rock and Roller Coaster. We had lunch plans, but we had enough time based on what the wait time was. We had to get out of line after waiting over an hour. I was so mad. If you listen to my On the Go, I was fuming.
I wanted to see it. Like, I wanted to see the new thing, but I honestly wasn't excited because the guitar, I don't like the guitar.
She's upset that it changed from the original one, even though she likes the Muppets.
though?
The Muppet Show.
Yeah. Well, she didn't want
The
them to
ride
change
was
the roller coaster.
iconic.
But we didn't get to experience it anyway, so
So, Ella, what was your favorite ride of the day then that you got to do?
Hollywood Studios.
Uh-huh.
Or
Yeah.
Or like including Epcot.
just let's do Hollywood Studios.
Okay. Tower of Terror.
What about for Sofia?
Hers probably was also Tower of Terror.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she likes
really
Tower of
liked
Terror
that
the
one.
best.
Then you went and ate at Sci-Fi?
Yes, we had reservations at Sci-Fi. That was Ella's request.
Was it
Best
good?
milkshake ever.
Oh, okay.
It was so good.
Had you guys been there before?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get the milkshake.
I think you have gotten one before. You just don't remember.
I got the cotton candy drink
Oh, okay.
with the glowing ice cube.
We were definitely all ready to eat. So I don't think that it's like out of this world, but it's a good burger. That's usually what I get. I just get a cheeseburger. So I think most of us just got cheeseburgers or something of that nature. Yeah, it was good.
It's what time now, and you're heading to Epcot?
So we actually left. I don't know if we do Toy Story Mania after that, and then we left. I think that's what we did. I think we had in Lightning Lane for Toy Story Mania, and we left after that. So we didn't get to do Slinky Dog. We didn't get to do a Rock and Roller Coaster.
Just love Hollywood Studios.
We didn't do, like,
So
Ella
it's
and I didn't do.
right now.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. We didn't get to do Star Tours, which we always do. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but we love that ride.
We always get picked.
Yeah, Ella and I, for some reason, are always the rebel spy. That's happened probably the last, like, 3 or 4 times. One of us has been the rebel spy.
And if it's not us, it's someone else in our party.
I don't think anybody else has ever gotten it. It's just been you and me.
Mimi got it one time. She was like,
Okay.
"Ow!"
Yeah. We left Hollywood Studios, and then
What happened on the Skyliner?
okay, so we left around. I just have my score from Toy Story Mania. It was around 2:00, so I scored the highest that I've ever scored. I was very proud of myself. So we left after Toy Story Mania. We went to get in line at the Skyliner, and I'm in line there, like waiting to leave, and this man says, "Ma'am," or "Miss," or something. Excuse me, Miss, or something.
Lady.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what he said.
I didn't hear it.
But he said, "I'll give you $100 for that popcorn bucket for one of your popcorn buckets." And I was like, "Okay," because I didn't really care about, like, I obviously just wanted to have the one to keep for Crystal, and otherwise I didn't really care. So yeah, he came over and gave me $100 in cash for the popcorn bucket because his little boy is a huge Lightning McQueen fan, and they did not have another park day. So he would have had to buy a park ticket in order to even get in to get it. And at that point, they were definitely sold out at that point because I was like hours after I bought the bucket. They replenished the next day. So I don't know how long they're going to have the bucket or how many they're going to supply. But for that day, for sure, he was not going to be getting a bucket. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine with me.
You made a profit. And
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. But yeah, so we went back to the resort. I don't know what we did. What did we do? I think I might have just taken a nap or something. And then we went to Epcot. We had a Lightning Lane for Guardians at like 5:00 or something. Yeah, it was like from 5 to 6 or something like that. But the funny thing is we had a reservation at the wrong.
That was not funny. It was stressful.
Well, I thought it was awesome that we made it in time. We had the original reservation that I had because I made it at the last minute. I made it at the one that's by the water and not in the pyramid. I made it at that one. And Lena realized it. Actually, my parents and Sofia and Ella, they wanted to do Mission Space before they did Guardians. And so they went over to do that really quickly before we went on Guardians. And Lena and I were just sitting, and she realized that it was at the wrong one because she was looking at the menu. She's like, I don't think this is the right one. So then because it was within the 2-hour time frame, I had to call guest services and ask if they would change it for me. We did this whole thing, but basically I got it rescheduled for 6:30. Well, we're walking on to Guardians at like 6:00.
Well, we were going to get a 7:15 one, and then it got snatched.
Yeah. So the only one available left was 6:30. We got off of Guardians probably like right at 6:30. I think they were having issues with the ride going down.
They have to do the delay. I searched it up. It's like 1.5 minutes long. And they have like extra words for it. And then there's like a minute thing where you just sit in silence.
But why?
Like the delay. I don't know, but I heard that it happens often. Like we just haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. It basically just sat there. And everybody on the ride was like, what is happening?
Honestly, it's probably like a transfer thing, like a handicap. Like they have to like take longer to get people on and off.
There's probably that guy that almost ran Sofia off.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Sofia seriously got run over by a man on one of those electric scooters. She seriously got run over. We were in so much of a hurry that I didn't even like sink in completely like exactly what had happened. But he like completely like plowed her over. Once I made sure she was okay, though, we just kept going because we were like, we got to get on this ride. But anyway, we were walking off at probably like right at 6:30, and we made record time from Guardians over to the pyramid. I'm telling you, it was like 6 minutes because we cut through the Odyssey Pavilion area.
It's the quickest.
Yeah, because it comes out right there next to the pyramid if you cut through there instead of going all the way around. And so we've never been to this restaurant before.
Good.
It was so good. It's definitely one that we're going to do again.
Well, nobody else heard it, but I heard it. We walked out of the pyramid like after eating, and there was like this lady, and she was like, what did she say? She was like, that was like not Mexican food. And I was like,
actually, I think it is
No,
more authentic,
no.
and maybe what you're used to is not authentic.
maybe you're used to American washed Mexican food because
Yeah, I think it was fairly authentic.
It was
It was
good.
very good.
yeah, I got my Shirley Temple.
Yeah, that was really good. And then so we tried to actually, I think after that, Lena and I.
Soren.
Oh, we did. Yes, we did Soren, and they have the new 250th.
The Soaring Over America.
It's so good.
I love Soren.
It's so good.
I used to like be like, why is she crying over Soren? But, oh my gosh, that ride.
Cry,
was
Ella?
almost. That ride.
It's so good. I cried at the Disneyland one.
Yeah.
I didn't cry at the other one. I cried at the Disneyland one.
Also, wait, I have a funny story.
Okay.
So before we go, there was this like girl that was like this older. She wasn't older. She maybe in her 20s. She was like swinging, and so I was swinging with her. And then she was like, "Ella, stop swinging." And she was like, "What?" Because she was like, "Wait, no, that was me. I take responsibility. Don't blame the kid. That was me."
Oh, I
You
think
don't
that.
remember that?
No, I think somebody. I don't think it was me. I think I told you to stop, but I think there was a cast member that was like, "Stop
Oh
swinging
yeah,
the
stop
vehicle."
swinging. And you were like Ella, and she was like, "No, that was me."
But after Soren, Lena and I, like, we were going back to the resort. But Sofia and my dad, they were going to go back to Mission Space because they got a freebie lightning lane because they went on the Mars version and someone threw up.
They didn't even leave the thing yet. Like the doors had just closed, and they just.
Yeah. So I don't know if they were nervous or like what the deal was, but they threw up before it even started. But anyway, unfortunately, I think it was down or closed or something. They did go back on our Animal Kingdom day, and eventually they did get to ride. Finally, Sofia got to ride it, but it was kind of in the middle of Illuminations was getting ready to start, so we could see it. At least I don't know what they saw, but Lena and I were able to see it from the Skyliner as we were going back to the resort. They were a little bit later than we were because they went to.
Oh, the fireworks?
Mhm, yeah.
Oh, we saw them when we were walking out. Me and Mimi were walking, because me and Mimi were walking, like, down that straight path that's like, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so pretty.
No.
But then we were like, we're like.
They were trying to beat everybody to the Skyliner.
Like, we're not going to make it. We didn't beat anyone. Like, we were in the very back of the line.
Oh, yeah, the Skyliner line
so
gets
bad.
crazy after fireworks.
It would
Okay.
have taken, like, maybe an hour and a half if it wasn't, like, Skyliner, like, continuously, like, moving.
Yeah.
So the next day, you did Animal Kingdom. Were you moving yet, or were you still at the Riv?
We had a break day.
Yeah, the next day was kind of a rest day, but it was also the day that we moved from the Riviera to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do a park the day that we moved resorts. So we moved, we left probably around 11 o'clock from the Riviera. It was a little bit before that, but we checked out right around, like basically we stayed about as long as we could and checked out and then got over to Animal Kingdom Lodge probably like right around lunchtime. What did we do? We just kind of hung out in the lobby for a little bit.
Yeah.
And
we were going to
then-
go to the pool.
Oh, yeah.
And we went, and then right as we got there, there was, like, a thunder warning, and they were like, everyone out of the pool. And they weren't like, you guys, like when there's lightning or thunder, you have to, like, leave the pool. And then, like, this guy came over to us after, like, 5 minutes. He was like, you need to leave, right? I was like, how, what?
You don't have to leave. You just have to get out of the water.
No, he was like, you guys, like, have to evacuate. I was like, what?
Oh, we haven't ever had to evacuate.
I was so confused.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had to like evacuate.
He was like,
We just
Radar's storm coming.
okay, yeah. I don't think we've ever had to do that at the other
Okay,
pools,
wait, no,
but
he did say that, but that's what I imagined him saying.
okay. Oh my God.
Because there was thunder, you know?
So yeah, so they did that, and then what did you do? Oh, you went to Disney Springs. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you went to Disney Springs after that. Rob and I stayed and we actually walked over to Jamba House because we were at Kidani, and there's really not the only quick service at Kidani is at the pool. And so the actual true quick service for Animal Kingdom Lodge overall is at the Jamba House. And so we went over there and had lunch. We
I
rode.
didn't know that.
Yeah, we did. We rode there's a shuttle, and we took the shuttle over there, but it's really not necessary. We didn't realize that it wasn't that far because, when you're looking on the map, sometimes it looks a little longer than it really is. But it was only about an 8-minute walk back. So when we came back, when we're at lunch, we got a notification that our room was ready. So we walked back over.
Well,
And
and the Kidani is more the DVC, right?
yes.
Did you look at the Jumbo pool? Did you peek at
Did
it?
we go to the pool? Mm-mm.
Well, did you just peek at it? I'm curious how the pools compare.
On the map, it looked like it was the same setup. Like they had like a small toddler side and then like a big slide.
Yeah, we really didn't because everything was still closed because of the storms. We got into our room, and a kind of a fun surprise for us was that our room, oh my gosh, it was on the very end, like it felt like forever. The resort, the way the building is spread out, it felt like we had to walk like a mile, but it was good because if we had not, then we would have had a view of the parking lot. Instead, we had a view of the savannah. It was like the backside of the savannah, so it wasn't like the main, like central part of it, but we had a resort view room. I did not prioritize savannah view for our room. I just did for Ella's room, and I think they had a better view as far of the savannah. But one of the things that was
No animals.
yeah, they didn't see hardly any animals. They did see some. We saw a ton.
So that's my biggest holdup with Animal Kingdom Lodge is the hallways and how long they are, because if you have little kids, it is forever. I also had a resort view room, but I stayed at Jamba House, and same kind of thing. We were pleasantly surprised to see animals, and it was backside because you could kind of see like their holding pens or like where they would feed and doctor and do those things. So they were super active in like the morning because it's where they would kind of come through to be out on the savannah.
We mostly saw
Deer stuff.
Yeah, we mostly saw like deer type animals. We did not see zebras or giraffes or anything like that. They did see a zebra and a giraffe, but I think it was like one time. And otherwise,
I didn't see
they
it.
didn't really see much of anything.
And we were on the 5th floor, so we had more of I couldn't see anything.
It was because the trees were right there. It's like they couldn't see through the trees.
Oh, that's a good thing to remember to request, is to be on a lower floor so you're not looking.
Yeah.
But then, like, at the same time, you don't want to be on the lower floor because people get annoying. Like, they're stomping.
Oh, if they're above you.
Like,
yeah. But I think probably just setting expectations for the Savannah View. They did have a Savannah View room.
It's a more of like, I expected, like, when she said Savannah, like, since I knew they had animals, I was expecting animals, but I didn't know it was like Savannah View. Like, you get a view of the savannah, but you're not guaranteed animals. Like, you just have a view of the savannah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, savannah with the animals.
So I think they were a little disappointed because they didn't see as many animals. But I loved our room. We had a 1-bedroom. They had the deluxe studio with the Savannah View. I loved our room. Our room, I felt like it was humongous.
I liked your room.
It was a gorgeous room, and I would definitely want to stay in one again.
How did Rob like switching and dealing with Animal Kingdom?
I think he was actually really pleasantly surprised with the room at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So I think if we had had a different room, he may have been a little less amenable to it. But because of our room was so nice, I think he was fine with it because it was a nice big space. And we had our own space, and Lena had her own space, and we weren't all in the same room together. But I definitely do not think that is Lena or Rob's preference. Lena did say she wished that she was frustrated that we were moving rooms. On the morning that we left Riviera, she was very frustrated that we were moving rooms. I think also, though, she was happy with the room because she got her own bathroom and she got her own space because she was the only one in there. I think she was okay with it because of that, but she preferred to just stay at one resort and not move.
So I'd be curious to see how it would go if you would have been there the whole time instead of doing a split stay. Because a split stay is kind of stressful and it's hard to pack and unpack.
But if you're overall there, Ella, which resort do you like better?
If I had your room, Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's not funny.
Okay.
And then if I didn't, I would stay at Riviera just because I have my own like bed to sleep in.
Oh yeah, that is one thing that the deluxe studio at Animal Kingdom Lodge is not a fifth sleeper.
Oh.
Yeah, so she and Sofia slept together, even though I did offer them to come over because we did have a fifth sleeper. We had a fifth sleeper in our room. I offered for her to sleep over there, but I think it was a little more stressful for them because they had to sleep in the same bed together.
So Ella, would you be open to trying a different resort that you've never stayed at before?
Always open to staying at different resorts. I actually asked her, like, if you can do, like, literally just a whole trip, like, no park days, just, like, spending one day at all resorts. Yeah. Just have, like, 20 different bags for each day.
We have friends who have done that.
Is it fun?
They've done 5 or 6 resorts in one
trip.
Yeah,
Danny does that, I think, a lot.
Yes, she does.
More than when she goes with her dad, for sure.
I would do that. One resort I want to try is the Grand Floridian.
Really?
Because, like, I don't know, like, it's so hyped up.
I am very surprised by that. We can try to do that.
But don't you have to ride a ferry for the monorail?
You can walk or the monorail.
I mean, to Magic Kingdom, not Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
But I do want to try that because it was really pretty at Christmas time.
Yes, it is.
And it's just a really...
It's the OG.
Yeah, I don't know what the rooms look like. But
they're very pretty.
Yeah.
All right, so then you went to Animal Kingdom the next day. Tell us about that. Did you rope drop? Were you there early?
Oh, yes. We went on Pandora.
Flight of Passage.
What
did everybody think of that?
I think they liked it.
Well, I thought it was interesting. I think I asked you and Sophia liked Expedition Everest and Cali River Rapids more than she liked Flight of Passage, but Ella said she liked Flight of Passage better. They did Flight of Passage. My parents and Sophia and Ella, they rope dropped it. I think they maybe waited like 30 or 40 minutes. It was not that bad. But at one point, I pulled up the wait time, and it was up to like 165 minutes or something crazy. It actually died back down a little bit later, but I was
always so stupid high.
It was insane. So Lena and I went to Creature Comforts to get a coffee. I've never seen it that empty before, ever. Really? It was empty. I took a video. I think I posted a story because there was no one in there. It was crazy.
Everybody else was rope dropping? Probably.
Yeah, I think because everybody was at Flight of Passage. But then I went over, after I finished my drink, I did the new Better Together.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No terrifying spiders dropping from the ceiling.
Do you or bugs running along your butt? Or poking you?
They do have something that like makes where the seats move like that, but it wasn't bugs. But it was very cute. I would definitely do it again and recommend it for kids for sure. Okay. After that, we went over to Expedition Everest and waited for them to finish. We rode Expedition Everest twice. That was fun. And the second time, Ella and I sat together. The first time, because I was by myself. I was like a single.
Shout out to the YouTuber guy.
There was a guy. I was taking a video of the girls, and the girls were every time I did videos, the girls were giving me a hard time. And he said something to me, and I said they're just giving me a hard time because I'm videoing them. And he's like, I totally understand. I'm a YouTuber.
I was like, oh, okay.
So it was funny.
Oh, it's cute.
He was very nice. He was a super nice guy.
And I like bumped into him in the line earlier. I was like, sorry.
And then what do we do after? Did we do Cali? We went straight over to Cali River Rapids, right? After Everest, yeah. And I did that once because that's enough.
Twice.
the girls and my dad rode it twice. My dad may as well have dunked him underwater. He was that wet.
Well, because the first one, he had like one whole side of him soaked, and then the second time, he got the whole other side of him soaked.
He was like, I'm this wet. I might as well just go again. He's like, what, so my mom and I waited for them to go through again.
I got soaked.
Yeah, they got
And I had
really
jean
wet.
shorts on. I looked like I peed
Oh
my
no.
What was after? Oh, we went to do the safari. So after that, we went to do the safari.
And
that was
then-
about a 30-minute wait.
And then I
And
had lunch reservations.
Yes, they had lunch reservations.
And it was freezing.
Oh yeah, it's always so cold in Yak and Yeti for some reason.
And we were soaking wet still.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
AC is bumping.
Yeah.
It was
But-
so cold.
It's so good. It's like the best restaurant.
I love Yak and Yeti.
Yeah, we love it so much. So they did their lunch, and while they did their lunch, Rob came over, and Lena and Rob and I did the Lion King, and then we did our lunch after the Lion King. Basically, it took up whatever time it was that we needed, and it was funny because as we were walking up the stairs to our reservation, they were walking down the stairs. So they had just finished.
Did you try the cookie sandwich, ice cream sandwich thing?
No, we didn't do, like, there were so many things that we had on our list that
The
we did
one-
not do.
The one that you can like get at the store.
Mm-mm.
There's
No.
like a new cookie
Mhm.
sandwich.
Yeah. There were so many things that I had
Got
on my
Dole Whip.
list. Yeah, they went to get Dole Whip. We didn't
It
do
was
that.
not good. It was like melted as soon as we got it.
How was the
What?
weather while you were there? Was it super hot? Were you dying?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was, I mean, it's Florida. It gets, well, it's not, it doesn't get that hot, but then it's just so humid. It feels so hot.
I think, Animal Kingdom feels a
Yeah.
good 10 degrees hotter because
And
of
we were
all
in,
the vegetation or something.
Flight of Passage. So there's like all this like scenery, smoking,
Mhm.
humidity stuff.
Yeah.
It was so hot.
Well, I was
Well,
sitting swim meet and it was 90 degrees plus 95% humidity, and I was just wishing if I was gonna sweat so bad, I was wishing I was at Disney to do it.
Just
Yeah.
jump in the pool.
It was hotter here, though, while we were there. It was hotter in the Charlotte area than it was there. It was definitely warm, but I don't feel like it was not uncomfortable to me.
Okay.
It was never
Well,
uncomfortable.
she also is always freezing, and I'm always so hot.
Did
It
you
has
have
to be
fans?
super cold to be.
No, I forgot our fans.
So you survived without them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that it was,
Sophia would have been like, I don't have a fan to like.
oh yeah. She was, Sophia was so funny. She was giving me a hard time about the magic band because she didn't want a magic band tan line.
I was like, what? I don't think that's gonna happen, Sophia.
best ride overall all week.
Tower of Terror.
Most overrated ride.
Mickey and Minnie's. Underrated. Oh, laser alien thing.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
What was your best meal you had?
Oh, Yak and Yeti.
What did you have
What
there?
did you Korean beef.
Yum. Best snack?
Dole Whip. I love Dole Whip.
Best resort?
Riviera.
Did you have a good photo you took? Like, best
No.
photo?
I don't think we took photos.
Yes, we did.
Well, what photo? I don't
Did you do like some fun birthday like photo pass or?
know.
What about the picture of you and Sophia in front of the castle?
That is not the best photo.
What about
Me and Sophia and you sitting in the bed.
Okay, I need to see it.
No.
Funniest moment.
This is, me and Sophia were in my mom's room and we are trying to learn how to throw it in a circle.
How to twirl in a circle?
Throw it
throw it in a circle?
like your butt.
I have a video. I can send it to you.
No.
What was the biggest surprise?
The no animals.
Oh, yeah, that would be a bummer.
Oh, wait, biggest disappointment.
Would that be your biggest disappointment?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a different biggest surprise?
Sophia wanting to go on Mission Mars. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, that's a good surprise. Is she like a space person or Star Wars or anything?
No.
Okay. And then you said biggest disappointment was the animals. What was the most memorable birthday trip moment overall?
Tiana Bayou Adventure.
Tiana's.
Yeah, that was very.
That was fun.
Fun. Okay, Julie, your turn. Best ride of the week.
Probably Guardians.
Oh, yeah. My best ride was not true. I was really stressed out.
Did you want to change yours to Guardians?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get a good.
Ella
song,
officially
though.
changes her question from Tower of Terror to Guardians.
We didn't get a good song though.
Most overrated ride.
Of the one that we did, probably Cali River Rapids.
Are you kidding me?
It's a water ride. This is your mother. Come on. Most underrated ride.
No, I think I'm going to say the same thing as you.
Yay!
Because honestly, like, I don't
so
think
fun.
that it's ever been truly on our radar, and I loved the Space Ranger spin. It was really fun.
That's not what I said.
You did.
No, I said the Alien, the Toy Story one.
That is Space Ranger spin.
Buzz
Space
Lightyear?
Rangers.
It's Buzz Lightyear. Yes, that's
The
what
one
it's
in
called.
Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
I was talking about the one in Hollywood Studios.
Toy Story Mania?
Mhm.
Okay. I think that one's appropriately rated.
What was the best meal you had?
Best meal, I think at the San Angel Inn, the Mexican restaurant in the Pyramid, had tostadas with chicken on it. Oh my gosh, so good. I cannot wait. I'm like dreaming about that, but I want to go back and get it again.
That one's been on my list. I need to actually sit down and eat and not just snack through the countries.
Yeah, it was very good.
Speaking of snacks, what was your best snack?
One of the bonus things about being at Animal Kingdom Lodge is they have the zebra domes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have those in like just like the little marketplace in shop in the lobby. So definitely that.
Those have a cult following, but you
They're
can
so
find them out
good.
there. What was your best resort?
The Riviera.
One day we're going to convert you all to
Did she say we're gonna convert us?
Yeah, I always say
To
Riviera.
what?
to something besides the Riviera.
Like what? Wait, is there other DVC? Well, I know there is, but like I'm interested in staying in other ones.
We're staying at Polynesian. Lena and I did.
I didn't.
But
But-
there's like 30 resorts.
Yeah.
I know, but
The Polynesian was good. And I really liked Animal Kingdom Lodge. I really did. I just think from like a convenience factor, like all of the things, Riviera is superior.
Best photo.
We tried to kind of recreate a picture of me and the girls at the castle, in front of the castle from our first trip. So that was a good picture.
Funniest moment.
I think there were a lot of them. I don't know. I think I'm trying to think
I
of
couldn't see.
some. Right now, my brain is like thinking of them dancing, which was so hilarious.
Dancing.
So yeah, there were so many. I don't know which one would be the funniest. Maybe when we did the drop slide and I was trying to get out of the slide and it was super awkward because
Oh my gosh.
Bizarre.
What was that?
yeah, it was not a pretty sight, but it was pretty funny.
Biggest surprise of the trip.
The fact that our resort view room had animals.
Yeah.
And had a safari view. Or not safari, a savannah view.
Biggest disappointment.
Hollywood Studios.
I was gonna say,
The whole day.
Hollywood Studios is the day.
That morning was just, and that's the
Nothing.
thing is, like, that's the second time I've had a morning like that, and just it's so frustrating. I'm not really sure how to fix it. I gotta like think through next time. How do I make this better?
Like hard for you guys, like the way you set up your trip, just because of the split stay and everything. But this is like a big reason why we tell people you really need to put at the end of your trip so you have.
That is true, but it was hard, like you said, because it just didn't make sense logistically and I knew that was going to be an issue, but logistically because Animal Kingdom was at the end to do our Hollywood Studios day that last day because we wouldn't have been able to benefit from a Skyliner.
Yeah. Did you have most memorable moments?
One of the things I think, obviously, like I love like the parks and doing all the things, but probably just the one night that we were at Animal Kingdom and we were sitting and I was just sitting. We weren't doing anything really. And Ella and Sofia were just being complete dorks. Like they were just being funny, you know? And that to me is like also a lot of what's so great about these trips is like just spending time together and being able to like just have like moments like that. And that they're they're both almost 13, and they chose to be silly and dance around like ding dongs, with with me, with the mom, and so it was, that's for me, that's definitely special.
All right, Ella, I have another section for you. What do adults overthink about Disney?
Okay, what you overthink is like, I don't know, like it's supposed to be like a fun trip, and then you're always like stressed out.
Because I'm trying to make sure everything is like in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like a thing that like other parents, like parents of young kids might be overthinking about is like, it's not that big of a deal bringing your kids. Like you don't need a whole kids kit. Like it's the same as bringing anyone to Disney. You just might need more attention towards them because they're younger.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, it's been 20 minutes. We need our first break. Snack one of the day. It's not that big of a deal.
Outline. Yeah. So what was something that was the most important thing to you on this trip?
Spending time with my friends and family.
That was very sweet. What would you tell maybe a friend or another teenager about going to Disney World? Like if they've never been before and they're like, oh, is this too babyish? Or
it's all about the princesses.
This generation has come to think that like, oh, I have to like have a good image. I have to follow the trends, It's like Disney World isn't one of those trends, but like just like be yourself,
Yeah.
Good answer. If your Mimi and Papa offered one more trip, would you choose to go back to Disney World? Or would you pick somewhere different like Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, or somewhere completely different?
Not Disneyland. That's a family, like that's a thing I would rather do with like just you.
Okay.
I don't think I would feel comfortable going all the way to California.
Okay.
But if they said, hey, we're going to offer you a birthday trip for your 16th birthday, where are you going to go?
I mean, like from my mind now, I would probably go to Disney World again because that's what I'm comfortable with. But if I was 16, I probably would have a different perspective on it because I might be more comfortable with something else then.
But you wouldn't rather go on a cruise or to like Universal or something?
I would go on a cruise, but actually, no, I would rather go on a cruise just to like try something different, but like still be comfortable with it.
We've all caught the cruise bug over here.
If you haven't already listened to it, we did post an on-the-go bonus episode. It's pretty funny because it's absolutely unfiltered voice memos of us, my mom and the girls and myself all throughout the trip. Like frustrating moments, funny moments, whatever. Like they're all in there.
Like our fresh opinions on things.
Yes. There's a couple hot takes in there by the girls where they were very opinionated on certain things, which is funny. But thank you so much for listening this week and following along on our trip. It was fun to talk through it again with Crystal and Ella. It was really a great trip and lots of memories were made for sure. We hope that you all have a fantastic week this week, and we will chat with you all next week. Bye!
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wanderlust and Wishes.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform.
And remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be explored. Until next time, happy travels.
Bye for now.